Hey guys, welcome back. Yes, we are outside today and we are going to start some of my microgreens and lettuces. It is 50 something degrees. It's supposed to get up to 60, considering it was 30 last night. It's kind of crazy. And I also have updates on my wrist for you guys. I did just take my brace off because, guys, it's been on since last night. It's time to take it off. So I'm going to flip you guys around. We're going to do this left-handed as much as possible. He did lift some of my restrictions, and I'm going to tilt y'all down. Can you see that? Maybe a little bit more. Okay, there we go. I just have a cup. This is a good old Starbucks cup. I have my potting soil mix over here, and these are the seeds that I hauled, and here's all the little cups that I showed you guys. So while I do this, we'll just chit chat for a minute. And again, we're doing this left-handed as much as possible. I'm just going to shake some of the potting soil in all my little cups, and I'm leaving, there's a little ridge right here on my cups to about there. And if, you know, some falls down in, it's okay. It's in a tray. So I went to the doctor. I told him about the numbness that had started in my hand. He said that sounds more like carpal tunnel. So I am getting sent for some tests for carpal tunnel. I am supposed to continue wearing my brace. I have gloves. We'll put... Hey, Pedro. Continue wearing the brace. He said I don't have to wear it 24/7, but try to wear it as much as possible. There's some kind of big mulchy pieces in here. He did lift my restrictions, like I said, a little bit for work. Oh, that's too much. I can lift up to 10 pounds. Mostly he wants me to try to lift left-handed, of course. Called my work. Gave him those restrictions. I'm now waiting to hear back to see if I can go back to work. We'll see what happens. It hurts. But like I told my doctor, I said taking the brace off for a little bit during the day and using it, once the medication kicks in, it seems to help. Just loosen up the stiffness, of course. But there's where we're at. He's leaning more toward carpal tunnel at this point, since there is some numbness in my hands and the way that the movement, I can move my hand and it hurting. So we'll find out for sure once they call me about the test. So I'm going to go ahead and line all these up. Potting soil. Whoa! My neighbor's dog is going to start barking. Have you guys started eating your seeds yet? Are you in a place where you can start seeds? Lettuces are a cold crop, so they like the cold weather. So these are the only ones I'm starting right now. The rest will wait until about March. That looks pretty good. Alright. And I will water these after we get them going. So first we're going to start with this one. This came from Walmart. Yes. And let's see how many seeds we got. We got a lot of seeds. So I'm just going to shake several out in my hand and put a couple in each cup. And we're going to see what we get here, because I want to do some of the microgreens too. And I'm only going to do 2 rows. That looks good. A couple more. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to fold this over and keep it because there's still seeds in there. Then I'm going to do this lettuce, which is a blend. And I can go back and write the names on here. That's why I'm tucking those down in there. Shake out some of these. You guys see? Yeah, you can see. Well, that's probably more than I need. Oh, I think one of those got over there, but it's okay. They're all lettuces. Okay, so there's that one. And then the microgreens, I have 2 packs of these. So I might start these in another container. Put that over here. There is a ton of these seeds, but the thing is, they all look kind of the same. So, so these are more like sprouts. We'll put quite a few on these. And then we're just going to cover them up. Okay. That's going to be it for this little tray. Hey, Pedro. So no sewing for a little bit. I just don't want to try to overdo it while I'm waiting to see back. And it's so hard. I just automatically want to reach, you know, for things right-handed. I'm just going to cover those up. And we'll water this one. And I'll write the date on it, and I'll write the seeds on there. And we'll see how it does. I'm going to sit it out in the sun for a little bit. I'm on my porch, so we're covered. I need to go back and get another one of these. Because you could get 2 and sit one on top. Like, put a couple of holes in it. And like sit it on top. Make your own like little greenhouse. Hey, Pedro. Yeah, him's a good boy. So just need enough for one more. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright. So all those are done. I'm not going to pack them down too much. Alright. So there's that tray. I'm excited, guys. Flip it back up. Ah, see, just turning that little knob for my tripod. Yeah, we'll get the names right on those little pieces of paper and sit them out in the sun for a little bit today. My starter, I'm going to go ahead and let you know, starter looks the same. It's not really risen today. It was really cold last night. My kitchen is cold in the winter and really hot in the summer because there's only one vent, and whoever laid these vents out in this house, this is an old house, the vent is right in front of the back screen door, the back double door, French doors, sliding glass doors, whatever you want to call it. And tucking these seeds packed down in here so I'll have them. And I'll know which ones are which for right now. It was really chilly last night, so it didn't really rise, but there's a lot of bubbles. A lot of bubbles. I will do a short and show you guys, and I will feed it later this evening. So that'll be day 4. But other than that, that's probably all I'm going to do. I have been in the sewing room kind of gathering some cloth, different fabrics that I want to use for projects, but, you know, So we'll see. So I'm just going to take my pot and soil, sit back over here where I had it. But it's a beautiful day out today. Like I said, it's supposed to be up to about 60. So I'm going to just leave these sitting here for right now and go get my spray bottle, and I'll spray them down really good. Because these bangs are driving me insane. I knew when I cut bangs they were going to drive me insane. But, alright. That was it for this little video. We're just starting some seeds. I'm excited. And my hubby and I was just talking. Like I said, with everything going on and these supposed tariffs that are going to be putting on practically everything that's coming into the country, what we eat, you know, what we buy, our clothes, our shoes, probably 90% of what we purchase as consumers, unless you are focusing on buying local, comes from somewhere else. Very little is made in the USA today. I have a phone call. Let me grab it. Okay, that was my pharmacy, so I'm going to try to do this left-handed. So let me switch hands here. I just went and got my water bottle. Guys, we're going to spray this down really good. That's all I'm going to do is just wet this down really good and sit it in the sun for a while. And then I'll take my little tabs here that I tore off right what it is, and I'm going to tape that to the outside so they don't get wet. And that's all I'm going to do. And that will be lettuces started, hopefully. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in a little bit. And I'll show you what the day 4 of Rosalind, or yeah, I named her Rosalind after a good friend of mine that I lost several years ago. Because she was a homemaker. She was a homemaker farmer. So that was perfect. But yeah. I'll see you and show you how the sourdough starter is doing.